What's up, guys? Welcome to the Art of Collecting. This is the Collector. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about the different types of cards you can get in card packs. Now, just to sound off, this video isn't for people who have been collecting cards for a while. What I'm going through is some very basic information. It's more for people who are either new to the hobby or interested in the card hobby, the trading card hobby, but don't know where to start, or just curious about the sports trading card hobby. Now, if you're one of these, this video is for you. So let's get right into it. When you bust open a pack of cards, okay, you are going to get there's two category of cards that I want to talk about. One is the common stock, and the other one is inserts. Now, to start off, I'll start with the common stock. So common cards are basically common cards, and this is an example of a common card. So in general, what you will see is this is a college sort of set. You will see the player, picture of the player, the name of the player, the position. Sometimes you'll have the team name, and if you look behind the card, there's some stats and a little bit of write-up and the number. So if there's, like, say for example, a set numbered 1 to 100, this one is number 74. That's sort of how it works. So that's the common card. And when in most card sets, you will definitely get common cards. So, and that's what people are supposedly meant to collect. And more on this later, but it's kind of changed now in today's world. Anyway, the second type of common stock that I want to talk about is the subset. So what are subsets? Subsets are basically special team cards that are part of the, they're usually drawn from the player pool, from the common set, but they're special teams. So they could be like scoring kings, best defenders, golden moments, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to show you here is the legacy card. So this is a subset of the legacy. So it's got the player, it's got the legacy, it's got a write-up. So it's just a subset of a particular team, and that's part of the common stock. So let's move along. Out of the common stocks, there's something called the inserts. Okay, now how this name came about is basically, well, what it basically is. Inserts are cards that look different. In design from the normal cards. So for example, this is a Golden Moments David Beckham card from Match Attack, I think 1994. I don't know, I can't remember what year this was from, but it looks different. And why is it called inserts? It's because back in the day when they made card packs, let's say there's a pack of 10 cards, and what they would do is they would have this really rare card, let's say for example Golden Moments, and they would insert that into the regular packs. Now that could be inserted at the odds of 1 in 36 packs or 1 in 72 packs. So they were quite rare. And back in the day, people would bust open a lot of packs to look for these particular cards. And if you got one, it's like, whoa! It's like striking the lottery. It's like, whoa! I got a Golden Moments card. So that's what inserts is. It's basically a rare version of cards from that series. And while we're talking about inserts, I want to tell you, what you need to know really about inserts is that in today's world, that's what people collect for because of their scarcity and their rarity, and the general higher value in the market. If you get one insert, or you get a really good one, like say a Luka Doncic auto from a pack, you can probably sell that for quite a fair bit. This is January 2020. So yeah, that card is worth quite a lot right now. But just if you're new to the hobby, you just need to know that different types of inserts available. So I'm just gonna go through them. I class them into 4 different categories. The first one is sort of just a general insert. So basically, like the Golden Moments David Beckham card, it looks different. It's got different design. Here's another example. This is top of the class. This is a Neymar top of the class card. Again, it's got a prism. Not sure if you can see that there. It's got a prism look. It's got a different design. An Oliver Giroud die cut. That looks different again. So these are just general inserts. Call them general inserts. They're just inserted into regular packs, as I've said. Now the second category of inserts that you should probably be aware of are parallels. Now I'm not a fan of parallels really, but they've been around for quite a while and they're here to stay. Let me show you what what I sort of mean by that. Okay, so these are regular cards from the Panini Contenders, the common cards. So as you can see, name, picture, number at the back with a bit of a write-up. Okay, so, and this is the Kawhi Leonard regular card. Okay, as usual, you know, it's got all the things that you need for a regular card. And this is the parallel, the red parallel. So parallel, I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry. But as you can see, it looks it's almost identical to the common card, but it's got, it's got a red border or foil border, and that makes it a parallel, and it's a rarer find. It's an inserted card, so it's not as common as the common card. It's got a higher rarity, obviously, so you know, people do collect these. So that's a second category of inserts you should know about. The third category is memorabilia cards. Okay, what are memorabilia cards? Let me just show you here. Okay, here we've got a double team, David Alaba and Joshua Kimmich for Bayern Munich. Okay, so this is, we see, so this card here, you notice the two spots there. So that's actually a fabric in there, and they are actually game-worn jerseys by the player. So they're actually part of a jersey that the players have worn. And what Panini has done, which is the card manufacturer, they've cut out the jersey and they put it in the card. So it's called a memorabilia card. So it's, you know, you're getting a piece of memorabilia of that player. So that's what a memorabilia card is. So that's a third category. And the last category that, you know, I want to talk about, and everyone, you know, is after these days, is the autograph card. Okay, so this one here is, this is reflection's kind of dulling it, but this is a Luka Doncic autograph card. Doncic, I can't pronounce the names. So as you can see, this is where the player has autographed the card, you know, put the signature down, and these cards are generally worth quite a fair bit if you get a superstar player. Okay, if you get like a very regular common player, they're not worth as much. But as for a superstar player, this is, you know, it's worth quite a fair bit. So these are the 4 different card insert categories that you should know about as a newbie. So that's oh yeah, there's one last thing I want to mention before I close off. Now these. If you look at these cards, that's an insert. It's called a Beam Team. It's a 1993 Beam Team insert, and 1992 Stadium Club Beam Team insert. Now, what it's got a little plastic cover over it, and it's got a grading. These are graded cards. So basically, what this is that these cards have been sent to card grading companies called PSA. So what these card grading companies do is that they get the card and they get a magnifying glass, or and they look at the corners. They really scrutinize the card for any blemishes, the centering, the edges, the tears, and they give it a rating. It's usually out of 1 to 10. So this one is an insert. It's an 8. It's called near mint. So it's okay. It's not too bad. And usually once the card has been graded, it sells for quite a high, if it's a good grade, it sells for quite, you know, more than the normal value of the card. So that's just something for you to know as newbies. Here's another one again. This is Upper Deck SP Championship Michael Jordan card. This is a mint. Again, it's by PSA. So I guess that's about it. Just to recap, I'll recap it for you. So there are common cards, and there are 2 types of common cards. There are the commons, all right, and there are the subsets, right? A particular team, cards of a particular team, and you've got the rare inserts that you can get. So you've got the general inserts you can get, which are of a different design, you know, foil color, whatever. You've got the parallels, which are just really you know, foil version or, you know, prism version of the common card. You've got, sorry, yeah, common card. You've got memorabilia cards, which usually have a game on jersey on them or a gameplay ball piece stuck to it. And finally, you've got the autograph cards as the insert. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of all I have to show you for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the Collector signing out.